from time to time, we will see the representation of not just 3 more avatars or 5 more past avatars, but all of the avatars. Some of them we get kind of a close-up look at, say in a Southern Air Temple, for example, where there might be a
we saw the
statue
statues
room.
of all of them. Yeah.
So what is it like? I mean, what are those conversations like? Are you guys doing it? Are you talking to Joaquin about it? Like, who's having the conversation? Like, well, I guess we have to design a bunch of avatars that we may or may not ever meet.
How many do you guys have?
What's that like?
It was, Mike and the writers going, yeah, and then we go back to the statue room, and I was like, please, no. Please, no. Christy Sang drew them. It's a nightmare because these are characters that we might be stuck with later.
Right. Totally.
And we go, Christy had to crank out 20 of these things in a week. And, like, we're stuck with, nothing against Christy, she's an amazing designer, but, like, designing Aang, designing Korra, these were things that took weeks and months and, refining the design. To be like, oh, we're stuck with this one likeness from this one shot, if it were ever that, if it didn't fit, we'd probably just retcon it.
I would hope that you would,
and just be like, oh,
that was a different
the artist in the Avatar world didn't do a good job.
Yeah.
Or
there's bad statues everywhere. There's bad statues everywhere.
These, the air monks did their best, but they got them out of order, or whatever it was.
Okay, good. All right.
So it was tough, but then towards the end of book 1, we see a bunch of them in a shot that Ryu drew. Yeah. So I think we used a lot of those drawings. So actually, I would say it was Ryu and Christy.
Because you sort of show the main ones up
and then
front,
they get a little
and then
foggy,
you sort of like, it's getting dark up there. We can't really see all the details.
Smart, very
but
smart.
Over the years, I've read a bunch of the books. Now, Kyoshi, Yang Chen, I haven't gotten to the Roku book yet, which I have to get into. But how many avatars do you guys have in the pocket? Do you guys have
we know
dozen
that are known to us.
Avatar Susan.
Susan, great.
We were at some
Susan's Comet.
We were at some convention near LAX, and they asked about some avatar that showed up, and I just pretended that her name was Avatar Susan. But I would say there are more known than I know because I see their names pop up in the comics and stuff.
I mean, now we have, with those novels and stuff, sometimes writers will reference Avatar so-and-so. I'm like, I don't know who that is, but okay, I guess that could be a character someday.
God, that's so interesting to be world building like that and know. Because it's not just any person. It's you, as we know, it is, one lifetime of the most important source of balance in the world. To just have
obviously
that,
the first 4 before Aang are the most
we know modern
being fleshed out in the novels and comics and stuff like that. And then in book 2, you will meet the OG Avatar.
I know the OG. We talked about him in passing, I think.
Let me ask you this: how do you think the Avatar came to be? Like, what there was one first one. Yeah,
Avatar
this is the one you've heard about.
My friend cosplayed him. I don't know. He had messy hair.
It was
He has great
it was
hair.
kind of
Great
like
hair.
American Idol, but for avatars. They were auditioning.
He came out. He hit that high note.
So I'm going to spoil it for you. The spirits showed up, and they were like, look, we're producing a new movie, and we want to cast this new character, the Avatar. That's how it happened.
It is fascinating. Quick question: now, knowing that there is an OG Avatar, when you were doing the series, you didn't have that yet? You just had the Avatar.
We did. I mean, we came up with the idea for Juan, not the name, but we came up with the idea for the original Avatar. I remember pitching, because we knew we were gonna do stuff with the lion turtles, and so Mike and I were kicking around some of the ingredients for what ended up in the Juan story. Definitely, we did not have everything. Tim and Josh added a lot with Mike, and then I, helped out on it too. But yeah, we had this idea of like the era before the Avatar, which they reference in Avatar.
Yeah, for sure.
It was like this lion turtle era, and there were kind of spirit wilds around the world, and the humans had to live on the turtles and stuff. So, we had these ideas, but a lot of the specifics, the Ravavatu stuff, came out of Korra writing. So
Here's
The lion turtles was a big idea in the first
love
series,
the lion
which I
turtles.
love, and it's still a little confusing to me in my mind.
You might get a little more lion turtle action in this book.
It's still a little confusing. Like we're on the back of a turtle. Okay.
My friend, that may be all you need to know.
Like what you saw? Well, that was just the tip of the iceberg.
Full episodes of Avatar Braving the Elements are available right here on the Avatar Legends YouTube channel or wherever you get your podcasts.
And catch more Avatar, The Last Airbender, and The Legend of Korra on Paramount+.
My era's not over yet.